Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Miguel from the Children's Bread Deliverance Ministry Church here in Maryland. Today, we're going to talk about overcoming sin. People are struggling with sin. They can't get rid of it. And there's many reasons why you're struggling with sin. But first, let's talk about what is a sin. So a sin is an immoral act that transgresses the divine law of God. That's what a sin is. And so, in order to identify what transgressing the divine law of God is, we have to look at the laws that was given to us by God. And so in order to understand what transgression of the divine law is, you have to read what we call the 10 Commandments. And the 10 Commandments can be found in Exodus 20. So read the 10 Commandments there in Exodus 20. And those are guidelines that we should be using in our life to make sure that we don't transgress the divine law of God. So Jesus also tells us in Matthew 22, if you read to 22, 37 and 38 and 39, Jesus tells us that the whole of the law is found in two things, in two laws. The first one is to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind. And the second one is to love your brother as yourself. Because if you do those things, if you love people as you love yourself, you are less tempted to do evil things against people, right? And the most important law is, of course, to love God with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. Because if you really love God, then you don't want to hurt God. You don't want to offend God, and it prevents you from breaking the law. Okay, so let's talk about how to overcome sin. Now that we have identified what is a sin. So in order to overcome sin, the first thing you need to do is ask yourself, do I love my sin more than I love God? If you love your sin more than you love God, it's a form of idolatry and you need to repent, right? So the first thing you need to do is ask yourself, do I love God more than I love my sin? And if you love your sin more, you need to repent because it's obviously a bad thing. So God should be first in everything in our life. And so when we are thinking about sinning, we have to ask ourselves, I don't want to offend God. I love God. I don't want him to be hurt by my actions. And that should help you overcome sin. The number two thing is you need to use your free will, the ability to overcome temptation when it comes your way. Say, no, I don't want any part of that. I want nothing to do with that because that's not right. And so you're going to have to fight. That's going to be hard for you to do. And it might be hard at first, but if you keep practicing your will, right, to overcome that sin, you will eventually overcome. A good tip for that is that for you to fast. If you're able to fast, God will give you strength. God will give you strength to overcome that sin. That's number 3, by the way. Ask God to give you the strength to overcome the sin. Because, without God, we can't do anything. So we need to ask God to give us the strength to overcome sin. That's number 3. And the last one is more than likely, if you cannot overcome sin after you've done everything else, you probably have a demon and you need deliverance. And so you could come to our deliverance ministry. You could come to us at our sign up on our website. It's pastormiguel.com, pastormiguel.com. You could sign up for deliverance there and we'll pray for you. And once you get delivered from that demon, whatever that demon may be, then you are able to overcome that sin. So those are the way to overcome sin. God bless you guys. Please subscribe to our channel. Share this video. I think it will help a lot of people. God bless you guys and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.